A while back, I was involved with someone of a faith, a religious background that was different than mine, but I took into question his behaviors. So I went ahead and reached out to someone who was in the same faith as he was to ask just some simple questions because I was concerned. This particular person, we've had a friendship for a few years, and I trusted his judgment. And the first thing that came out his mouth is that he wanted me to refer to another relative and ask him questions. That kind of rubbed me the wrong way. See, my thing is this. If I ask you a question, I'm asking you. I'm asking your opinion. I'm asking your point of view. I'm seeking knowledge that I do not have. And the last thing I need for you to do is to turn around and refer me to someone else. If you don't know, you don't know. But to refer me to someone else tells me two things. Number one, you're too proud to admit that you don't know. Or number two, you don't want to be bothered with me. Or you don't want to talk to me. Okay, that's fine. So when I didn't get the answer from that gentleman, I found another gentleman that I've been friends with that was in the same faith. And he gladly gave me the information I needed. And he confirmed that the questionable behaviors from the person that I was involved with were not in line with his religious declaration. Basically, this person was doing dirt. He was running foul. He was walking funny. He was acting shady. So from that point on, confirming what I already knew, trusting my inner voice, I eventually disconnected myself from this person. Sometimes you've got to trust that inner voice inside of you. It is there for a reason. Some people are in your life just to give you a lesson, and some people are in your life to be in your life for a lifetime. And sometimes it's hard for us to determine which is which. So if you ever have a question about something in your heart and you're not sure, and you know someone who's been down that road, don't be afraid to ask for counsel. But first, make sure that that person can take your information in confidence. Make sure that this person is wise and has good discernment as well. If anyone asks me something and I know the answer, I'm glad to help. Not looking for anything in return, but just thankful that they considered me knowledgeable enough in this subject matter. I'll give them as much information as necessary, providing that they've been respectful to me. See, that's the key. A lot of us, including myself in the past, have made the mistake of volunteering information to people who don't give a damn about me. They do not respect what you do. They do not care about your day-to-day. They don't care if you live or die. Some of them have probably spoken death over you. I know that sounds a little bit extreme, but you'd be surprised. When you have people going around asking whether or not you have an insurance policy and if there's enough money to bury you, just randomly, to anyone within earshot, I think you need to watch out for those people. Because I know I've had death spoken on me. But see, my higher power had other ideas. Spirit had other ideas. My ancestors said, no, we're not ready for her yet. She's got some stuff to do down here. We have an itinerary for her. So what you say about her is no consequence. I interact with people, and I'm learning how to trust the messages that are sent to me. I'm learning how to understand people's energies. And don't get me wrong, we all have situations where our levels are off. We do. But some people are stuck in a permanent state of confusion, a permanent state of negative energy. And we have to keep ourselves away from them. We can pray for them, but we can't be in their presence. And they'll put on this face that everything is okay and perfect when deep down we know it's not. If only some people, just for the sake of argument, if only some people in this world would spend just as much time trying to fix their situation as they do trying to cover it up, everything will be okay. But some people don't know how and aren't trying to learn how. So as I get older, I do know that I acquire wisdom because I'm going through this thing called life. But I also understand, too, that I don't know everything. So when I come across a person or a situation that is suspect and I know that there's somebody out there who has been through it, I have no problem going to them asking for counsel. We have to be flexible in this world. Life is growth and change, and every single day is different. We can't run around here with our asses on our shoulders thinking that we know everything and so quick to give advice to people unsolicited, so quick to brag about what we've got going on unsolicited, so quick to put ourselves out there like we're the know-all, the be-all, the everything. There are consequences to that. There are people out there who are looking for people just like you so they can take what you have. So if you have a gift that's been given to you by your higher power, use it. But use it wisely and use it quietly. Walk the walk. You don't have to talk the talk. Just saying.